Hey everyone, it's Matthew from Homestyle Customs. Just wanted to make a quick video about our new product, which is the Pattern Monogram. I just wanted to show kind of the versatility of it with the different combinations, with patterns and colors and things like that. So you can see I have a bunch of the patterns printed here. I have just the solid backers and I have a variety of different colors of those. And then over there I have the actual monograms printed on like a natural maple, and I even did one on a whiteboard. I personally like how the top layer, I like it to be a light color, and then I kind of like to build and make darker colors from the back so the top really pops. So you can see on this one here, on all of them, it's going to come with an area down here that's solid. And basically what that is when you line up the top monogram with the backer, you're going to get a solid line of color on the back. So there's a lot of different combinations you could do and a lot of different colors. So that's just like a buffalo plaid version. With these, I really like to use colors as well. You see, that's another option, right? So just with the natural top, and you could even do like a white backer, and you could get some really funky stuff. Like you could even replace that with this kind of nautical pattern one. You know, you could get a different look every time. You can even switch that to a gray. You know, so it's very versatile. There's tons of different options. In total, there's 18 of the patterns in the background. So there's like a chicken wire one. We got like a subway tile. What I did with this one, I just painted the name bar to give it like a completely different look. So I'll show you what that looks like. So like white on gray. And then if you went back to kind of just something like that, it just makes the name stand out that much more just on the dark, right? So there's like an endless amount of combinations and colors that you could use. I'll give you another example. It's like that there on a dark walnut backer. And on top you get something completely different looking. You can make them very soft. Like I like the natural look a lot. So whites and like wood tones and things like that. But you could also add in like a trending color in between. So there you go. That's like a natural with like a gray and a white top. So I hope you guys have fun with it. I love this file. Everyone that has seen it so far loves it as well. So I hope you guys do as well. If you have any questions, just shoot me a message and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Thanks. Hello, welcome to another tutorial by Homestyle Customs. I'm quickly going to take you through how to personalize the new pattern monograms. So you'll see that it's just a basic monogram as a top layer. You'll see that this bar area is a separate layer. I'm going to take you through all the different softwares and how to edit them. This one that we're looking at first is Illustrator. So I'm just going to add some text. So I'll add a name. I'm just going to take you through this quick. Here, so we'll select a better font. Here, we use Gotham. So the objective here is to, make it come as close to the top line and bottom line. So you do want it to overlap. So that looks fine there. I'll just make it a little bit smaller. Okay, so that looks good. So what we want to do now is we want to go to the top menu, and we want to go to type, and we want to hit create outlines. So now it's converting it from text to an object. And then once we have that, all you want to do is you want to select this text, which is already selected, hold the Shift key, and then click on that bar. Okay? Then we want to go to our Pathfinder tool, which is here. You could also find it, if it's not showing up here, you could also find it in the drop down window, and you could click on Pathfinder and it will show up on your side toolbar here. So what we want to do here is we want to click the one that says minus front. Okay, so when you click that, it's gonna join it together with the entire design. So then when you save this, just go ahead and save it as an SVG and import it into your software, whether it be the Glowforge app or Lightburn or whatever you're using. Okay, so that's Illustrator. I'm going to show you Inkscape next. Okay, so we're looking at Inkscape next, and we're just going to add the text and we're going to merge it together with the design. So first we're going to take our text tool and we're going to add the name you want or the personalization you want. We'll use the same one as we just did for this example, and we'll just choose the same font. I think that's what we're using. We're going to scale this. So if you hold Shift, it holds the proportions. If not, you could do anything with it, just as a note. So once again, where we want to put it is we want to line it up so the top and the bottom are just overlapping that name bar. Right, so you could see there. Inkscape's a little funny how it operates in this to do this, but I figured it out. So now that we have the text here, what we want to do is we want to go up to the path drop down and we want to hit object to path. And now what that's going to do, it's going to change it from text to an actual object or to a path. The next step we want to do is keep it highlighted. We want to ungroup it. So you could do that by going to Object dropdown, Ungroup. So now you'll see that each letter is separate from the actual design. So this is where it gets funny. So what we want to do is we want to highlight that same text again, and we want to go up to path, and we want to union that text together. So now that text is, once again, it's one whole object. I'm not sure why Inkscape operates this way, but it does. So now that you have that, what you want to do is you hold the Shift key, select that name bar right behind it. Okay, so now that you have both selected, you want to go back up to path and you want to hit difference. So that's the result that you'll get, and you can see that it is merged. It's just it flipped the colors on us. So keep that highlighted, and you want to come here to fill and stroke. You want to take off the fill and you want to add that stroke. Okay, and then that's it. Once you have that, you're good. It looks a little darker because it has more of a stroke on it, which is fine. It's still going to operate the exact same way. So once you have that, you're good to go. File, save as an SVG, and upload that to your software, Glowforge app, or whatever software you're using, Lightburn, for example. Next, I'm going to show you how to do the same thing using Silhouette. Okay, so we're now going to look at how to personalize the pattern monogram in Silhouette. So first thing you want to do is select your text tool, which is there. Let's go ahead and add the same text we're using, which is Adam. I'm going to go ahead and select that same font that we're using, which was like Gotham. Once you have that, let's drag it over that area, and you could resize it. And again, just make sure that it overlaps that name bar, as you can see that it does right now. I'll just zoom in a little so you guys can see. Okay, so now that we have that, it's still text. So what we want to do is we want to convert it. So up at the top here, you want to go to Object, and you want to go down to Convert to Path. So once you click that, it's no longer text. and it's now an object. So now that you have that, all you have to do is hold the Shift key, click that name bar, go back up to the object there, modify, and hit subtract. Okay, so object, modify, subtract. Once you hit that, it's going to merge those together and you have one object. Okay, so save that as an SVG and import it into your app, Glowforge app or Lightburn or whatever you're using to cut. All right, and that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot.